captions in English, please. So this video will show you how to create an account on Sapling Learning, which is the system we will use for the homework. So when you type saplinglearning.com, you come to this page. You want to sign in or create a Sapling account here in the middle. This will ask you to choose one country and choose US Higher Ed. Then you need to enter the email address you will use. Here mine is already pre-filled with the seattlecollege.edu, but you can use any address. And then choose a password. So even if you create an account, you will have to do this, you know, give an email address and type a password. If you need to create an account because you don't have one, then click on create an account here. It will ask you more information than what I can show you on this video when you create an account. But then after you've created your account, you will have an email sent to the email address you will choose to as the registered email address. So make sure you go to that email address to get the email from Sapling Learning and to activate your account. They need to verify your email address before they can create your account. So if you think you cannot access it, maybe just because you have not checked your emails. So I will enter my password here and log in. So once you've created your account, you have access to courses and you can choose to enroll in a new course. So here for me, it's down below. You will not see those things like that, right? So you want to look under enroll in a new course. You want to select South Seattle College. And when you've created your account, you will probably have to say where you take your courses. And so this should automatically show you courses at South Seattle College. So move that down. And then between the two choices here, you want to select Introductory Chemistry. When you move that down, it shows quarter one. So look under quarter one. And you will see the Chem 139 options at South Seattle College. And there is Hensley and Ogden. I am Sandrine Ogden. And so you want to choose the second one here. South Seattle College, Chem 139, sorry, fall 2020, Ogden. Right? Make sure you select that name. And by doing this, you will enter in the course. So you need to be aware that you can create an account without having to pay right away. You're allowed to create an account and use it for free for 2 weeks. So you have a 2 weeks period. Or trial period, and that means the homework, you should be able to complete the first homeworks even if you have not paid Sapling Learning. After a while, when you want to log in, they will ask you for the payment option, right? So unless you know for sure you want to pay for it right away, then go ahead, but be aware that you could delay by 2 weeks. If for some of you that need financial aid, if the financial aid doesn't arrive before the 2 weeks trial ends, then you need to contact me and I will ask them to postpone the, the date by which you have to pay and tell them that it's because of financial aid not being here yet. So please don't hesitate to contact me if you need me to give you more time before you have to pay. So there's no reason for you to not do the homework on time for payment reason, right? This is not a good excuse. You have the possibility to use Sapling Learning for free. And so you will see in the homepage like this the homework that are due, the one that comes the soonest will appear here. And what you want to look at is the due date. And so homework 1 and homework 4 are due on October 5th, which is the Monday after the first week. So very soon after the first week, you already have those homework to be completed. The due date, it's always at 11:55 p.m. that it's due, right? So I'm warning you that homework 1 is a very short homework. The chapter is very short. It's on chemistry and scientific notation. So this one should be completed very quickly. So there are different ways of answering. Sometimes you just select one answer out of multiple choice. Sometimes you need to move things into question view. So sometimes you just need to move things into the, where you need to place them. So things like that. Let me go back to here. And so you have some here in the first, if you scroll down from the home page, there are some introduction and review. The activities in this block are strongly recommended for your success, as they will teach you how to use the different answers types and feedback capabilities of this online homework system. And so you can practice, with the practice assignment. There's a math review if you need. Practice drawing molecules, that can be very useful. And chemical equations training. So, not for chapter 1 or chapter 4, you won't need that yet. But by probably chapter 12, you will need to draw molecules. And chapter 6, you will need chemical equations, how to write them. So you may want to go over this before you do the homework, because sometimes Sapling will count as wrong an answer that is just not formatted properly. So the formatting may be important. And that's why, if you don't want to lose points, because whenever you have an attempt that is not correct, it removes a percentage. I think it's 3%. And, the more wrong attempts you do, and your percentage decreases by 3% for that particular exercise every time. So you want to make sure you are doing the formatting properly. That's really important. And otherwise, homework, when they are due and the due date is over, they are still available. You can still do the homework, and I will accept it but as late, and it will be penalized 5% per late day. So you want to do it soon after the due date if you are late, to avoid being penalized and losing 5% per late day. And that's already calculated by the Sapling, Sapling is calculating that automatically. You can look at your grades, and here I am not sure your grade book will look the same as for me, but there is already the homework 1, homework 3, homework 4, homework 11. So be aware that the numbers are referring to the chapters of the textbook. It's not the order of the homework, it's referring to the chapter. So we will take the chapters from 1, we will go to 4. So actually 4 should be before the 3. And then from 4 we'll go to chapter 11, and after that we'll do chapter 3. So I need to change that order. And so these will be graded, and I will manually put down your grade from Sapling to Canvas, right? It will not be automatically done. It's me who will do it manually once the due date is done. If you have not done the homework on time, I will not put the grade on Canvas. I will wait for you to get a chance to complete it and enter your grade later on. So that's it. So please, if you do have questions, don't hesitate to ask them to me directly.